At the end of Oliver Twist, the narrator, and Dickens with him, addresses the reader and reveals the fates of the main characters. It can be considered a happy ending, following the conventions of its time. The villains must pay for their sins, while the kind at heart are rewarded with a good life. As we shall see in the following fragment, there is also room for repentance. The fortunes of those who have figured in this tale are nearly closed. Mr. Brownlow adopted Oliver as his son. He gratified the only remaining wish of Oliver's warm and earnest heart, and thus linked together a little society whose condition approached as nearly to one of perfect happiness as can ever be known in this changing world. Master Charles Bates fell into a train of reflection whether an honest life was not after all the best. Arriving at the conclusion that it certainly was, he turned his back upon the scenes of the past, resolved to amend it in some new sphere of action. He struggled hard and suffered much for some time, but having a contented disposition and a good purpose, succeeded in the end. He is now the merriest young grazier in all Northamptonshire. And now the hand that traces these words falters as it approaches the conclusion of its task, and would weave for a little longer space the thread of these adventures. I would show Rose Maylie in all the bloom and grace of early womanhood, shedding on her secluded path in life soft and gentle light that fell on all who trod it with her and shone into their hearts. How Mr. Brownlow went on from day to day, filling the mind of his adopted child with stores of knowledge and becoming attached to him more and more as his nature developed itself and showed the thriving seeds of all he wished him to become. How the orphan, tried by adversity, remembered its lessons in mercy to others and mutual love and fervent thanks to him who had protected and preserved him. These are all matters which need not to be told. I have said that they were truly happy, and without strong affection and humanity of heart, and gratitude to that being whose code is mercy and whose great attribute is benevolence to all things that breathe, happiness can never be attained.